Hello there and welcome to Indieview. In this series I'll be interviewing indie developers about their upcoming or recently released games. Today I'm talking to Werti about their Vanessa's Curse mod in A Hat in Time. It's great to have you here. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Teal, thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you for joining me. So for those who don't know, A Hat in Time is an incredible 3D platformer by Gears for Breakfast, with an exceptional playstyle, awesome creativity and level design, and some wonderful charm thrown in. But Vanessa's Curse is something new, so can you tell me a little bit about Vanessa's Curse?
Sure thing, Teal. So, Vanessa's Curse is an online game mode within A Hat in Time. It's based around the online party functionality that was introduced in Yakuza Metro, for those who don't know. And so basically, the gameplay is Infection Tag, and the story kind of revolves around Vanessa and Snatcher, for those who's familiar with them. Some spicy lore in there. It's a pretty chaotic mode. I'm sure you've played some of it, right?
Oh yeah, I love it.
So it's fun for everybody, honestly. Casuals enjoy it. For pros, there's something to it there because Hat in Time is quite a complex moveset when it comes to controlling a Hat Kid. So there's something for everybody in it, and so far everybody's enjoyed it.
Yeah, so I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I've had a lot of fun. Like it's exhilarating, it's bonkers, and it's terrifying all at once. I mean, especially in games with larger lobbies, just because there's so many of you. Yeah. So has it been challenging getting the game to this point where it's just this fun?
Oh boy. Yeah, there were quite a lot of challenges with this because it was like the first online kind of project. There hasn't been that many in the past, so we had to overcome a lot of challenges. A lot of new territory we haven't explored before. So yeah, there were a lot of custom stuff we had to do, and even on release, it would still, if you've played on release, there were quite a lot of issues. So we, even up to release, we weren't like super finished in a finished state. We still had a lot of things to iron out, which we've done a pretty good job of so far.
Yeah, I mean, you've all of you have done a phenomenal job with it. So,
thank you.
I mean, as I understand it, you're no stranger to modding A Hat in Time. What else have you made prior to this?
I haven't really worked on much before Hat in Time, honestly. I kind of started my development career, game dev career with Hat in Time like 4 years ago at this point, maybe it's 5. Wait, 2017 I started. So it's been quite a big journey, but I've loved it. Every project so far, it's been a lot of fun.
And how did this all start? Did Gears approach you to make this? Did you approach them?
So because it was like a cornerstone of their new creator DLC program, nobody had ever heard of this, so they approached me. I was quite surprised and very excited, obviously. Gladly agreed. It's been really fun working with them.
Yeah, I can imagine. So, but besides yourself, how many of you have been working on this?
So for the lead developers, it's me, Werti, and Jasmine, my trusty coder. We've had like, some what do you call them, commissioners, basically, fill up some of the holes that might be needed. For example, the costume that's present in cosmetics. We've had some people help with those, model, concept art. Music-wise, also commissioned some people, very talented artists, people I've known for years.
Yeah, I mean, there's loads of really cool, like little things you can unlock through playing the game, and there's loads of like the music is really nice throughout, and just it's wonderful. So
yeah, I had to add a lot of cosmetics, give a reason for players to stick around and play.
Yeah,
and
of course.
Stuff.
I mean, it's very engaging in that respect. Like you want to get the rewards, like they are worth it. Like the second I saw the upgraded umbrella, like I need that, the first thing I'm buying. Like I need.
Oh yeah, it's a well-oiled machine after all. We've got, depending on whatever team you're playing, you can earn currency in the game. If you're an infected, you can earn souls. If you're a kiddo, non-infected, you can earn crowns, steal Vanessa's crowns. So they'll contribute towards their goal, and you can unlock stuff in the hub, which is very fun.
Yeah.
Even created a custom shop UI.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. So the items that you do unlock through playing the game, was this you and the team, or was this Gears for Breakfast who decided?
Me and the team. Me and the team, yeah. I made most of the flares.
Right, that's really cool.
As I can.
And like, because there's obviously a lot of lore that can be learned through this. Was that all of you as well? Was Gears for Breakfast involved?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much 90% of the finished product was me and my team. That's kind of what the Creator DLC is. The program is about just pushing up created projects and kind of making them a little bit more integrated to hand time and presenting them in cool ways.
Yeah, I mean, it is a really great idea, because I mean, it's like, I mean, for this alone, it's gonna bring them to keep coming back and playing and more and more. But I mean, the Creator DLC as a whole basically makes the game last theoretically forever. As long as people want to keep making stuff, it's great.
Yep. People didn't see this coming because Hand Time is like 4-year-old now. So, GFB have moved on. So, but now with this, there's a great future incoming.
Yeah, absolutely. So I imagine Vanessa's Curse went through a lot of changes. Are there any differences you're able to share? Any scrapped ideas, or did the map drastically change at any point?
Well, yeah. In the beginning, the map was actually a little bit bigger.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you know the archive part of the map. Well, there's a part of the map that used to be a lot bigger, but I cut that down because it was just too big. I mean, you rarely have like enough players to have like such a big map work.
Is that what unlocks?
Cut it down a little bit. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually at the 6-player count.
Oh, right. That's the 6th one. Sorry. Yeah.
So that building part used to be like 3 times as big.
Oh, right. Okay.
It got cut down. It was just too much.
Fair enough.
Other than that, no, actually, we had a pretty smooth development. Ideas usually worked out quickly and out on the first try. Haven't had to cut much.
How long have you been working on it?
3 years. 3 years on and off.
Wow.
I would say. So I started before, actually, when Kyjbuzz was announced, because with the announcement of Online Party, I was like, whoa, that's awesome. I can't wait to make a mod for it and kind of use the new online tools for it. But when it released, there wasn't really any online tools as I expected, which, is fair enough because they probably were, under strict time limits and, they didn't have time to make a bunch of customizable things. So for a long time, I wasn't sure if the idea was even going to work out. So I had to approach some coders to help me with this, and actually made it work, which is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize it had been that long, but I mean, it's really cool. I mean, the hard work has certainly paid off. It's so far. Again, cannot stress enough to people who haven't played it or who are on the fence. It is amazing. It's so fun to play.
Fun. And you know what's cool is that even for non-Hand Time fans, I've heard that they like people just come in and they're like, oh, what's this? They play, they love it. Usually we hear about people being addicted.
Yeah, because I mean, like, it kind of reminds me of games like Witch It, if you know of Witch It.
Actually, don't. Is that like an online multiplayer?
Yeah,
game?
So you basically there's the hunters and there's the hiders, and it's basically just chase. It's a game of tag essentially, but you chase them down.
It's a great formula, That kind of hard formula is just very suspenseful, fun.
Yeah, and it's just this for me is basically what I see as a much faster, much more intense version of that.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just like, I mean, like you say, the moveset for the game is very intricate. There's a lot you can do, and I mean, I've had such a blast just having
around,
just diving around, like learning how to properly use the fast hat. Just because I have like I was better at dashing than I was at
people haven't. We've heard of like people never using sprint hat before playing this.
Yeah,
now they're just always on it because I mean you have to use it. Otherwise,
yeah, absolutely.
You're pretty much gonna get caught.
Yeah, because I was good at dashing and getting boosts off of the dash. Where I was like, no, I need to learn how to intricately use sprint.
Yeah,
but it's just great. Like even little moments where like right, I know that I need to switch to another hat within like half a second and activate it and then switch back and make sure it's just so brilliant. Like just
doing outplays and stuff on cursed kids, infected, so much fun. I've even learned speedrunning tricks myself.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It's been fun.
Yeah, I can imagine. So, like, I mean, I mentioned Witcher, but and you hadn't had that. Were there any games in particular that inspired you when making this?
Oh yeah. Obviously, infected mode's kind of, it goes back to the early 2000s. I don't know if you used to play like free online games a lot, but I used to play this one game called Combat Arms. It was like a bad free online shooter game, but it had like a cool infected zombie mode, which I really love because it's just like scary, but at the same time it makes you face your fear in a way. So they're just really fun. There were like a bunch of variations of infected modes, like mummies versus humans, robots versus humans, you know, that kind of stuff. A lot of fun.
No, that's awesome. So, in regards to development, what would you say have been the biggest challenges in making this?
Definitely the online party aspect, because with online party it's peer-to-peer, so there's not really a host you can count on. So we kind of had to like make our own host version with tricky ways. It doesn't always work. Sometimes there's connection issues. It can get messy, but we've made it work. But it's been a big challenge. Also, just syncing all the game states between players, making sure like lobby players can't start a game while others are in game. You know, that kind of stuff. And for that reason, I'm not gonna make another online multiplayer project because, oh my god, it's been hell to have to. The testing process is insane because you need someone else to test with you, so the iteration time is quite long.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like I say, you've all done a fantastic job, and I hope it's something that more and more people discover and keep playing. Because I want to play with more people. So you say you're not going to make another online mode, but what are your plans going forward? Will you be adding anything to this, or is that done, or are you moving to something new? Or?
I guess adding to it, I don't know. Maybe it depends on like how well it does, the sales, you know, if there's still enough players, is there interest in it, is GFB interested in making an update? You know, there's a lot of possibilities. Obviously I'm not gonna promise anything. It would be fun though. Other project wise, I love modding, so you'll probably see a couple more mods from me. Maybe more CDLCs, who knows.
Excellent. Well, if you do decide to make more stuff, I look forward to playing it because, you do some pretty damn good work.
Are you familiar with the mods I've had in time? And
yeah, to an extent, yeah.
Have you played any of my past mods?
I have played one of them years ago.
Yes. Breathing Sea.
Which one, sorry?
Breathing Sea.
Yeah, it might have been that.
Classic.
Did you also make any like time rift little zones? Did you make any of those?
I made one, but that was my first mod, and also it was very bad.
Right. I was gonna say like back in when like it started, I played a lot of those. So I probably have played it.
Oh my god,
You're welcome.
Was so bad. That's kind of crazy though, looking back. Like my first level was so bad, and now I'm making great polished things.
Yeah, I mean it shows how much you've evolved, and I mean, hey, you started somewhere, and I think it's a lot better than anything I could have done.
That's just practice and dedication. If you like what you're doing enough, you'll get good at it.
Well, yeah, it's been a pleasure playing the game and talking to you. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we close this?
Not really. If you're listening to this, thank you very much. And also, if Vanessa's Curse looks interesting to you, please, check it out. It's very cheap, affordable for everybody. It's a good time with friends, fun casually. If you want to get into it seriously, it's very fun as well. There's a lot of tricks you can learn, and win games is very fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure, and yeah, if you please do pick up the game if what you've seen and what you've heard looks appealing. It's £2 or $3. And please do follow Werti on Twitter. I will leave your links in the description and stuff. So
thank you very much.
Thank you for watching, everyone, and see you next time.